So we haven't goaled in a while. We haven't hit
No.
our goal. It's been a few weeks. We were off last week. We haven't talked about Aaron the last few weeks. I didn't realize. I'm having trouble even saying this. I was less choked up at the beginning of this show than I am right now.
Oh, no.
The goal is dead. Have you heard about
What?
this?
No. What?
There's no more goal.
What?
Well, I'll explain. There is, in fact, a goal.
What are we doing here then?
But he's only allowed to talk about it when people donate, I guess. Like, there's no more. He's allowed to promote the goal when he's reading super chats, but there's no more like 5-minute countdown. I haven't been keeping up to date on Aaron, so you guys are gonna have to help me fill in a lot of blanks here. But by God, he's on a streak. He's going for 13 perfect weeks or whatever the fuck it is. I know, yeah, and you're saying, Mike, we saw the streak break. That doesn't matter. Nothing matters. As long as we can say we have a perfect week. So surely, with all this perfection going on, the gold dying, we have nothing to talk about with Steel Toe. So let's play whatever this is, because I'm sure it's not anything worth mocking.
Bigot on Socialist Media, gifting a membership. Hey, great start today. Hey, and you guys knocked it out of the park yesterday, too. Look at that morning show. Already down to 235 today. And guess what?
What?
235, and after we hit that is perfection.
Oh my God.
That is perfection for this week.
I'm seething right now. I'm so angry. And I worry the anger, I should point inward because I worry a lot of this is my fault, guys. I haven't been covering Aaron lately. And without my seething, Aaron has flourished. And he has gone on to hit goal after goal after goal after goal. This guy's on such a rampage. It's unbelievable to watch.
12 weeks. Perfect. And they can't stand it.
I can't. I'm so
Jockey.
mad. Oh, I'm pissed.
MSO is just out there pacing and staring at the ground all pissed
I've had
off.
a few calls with MSO. And it's taken a lot of, we're doing the work right now. And we're getting through it mentally. And we'll rebound from this some way, somehow.
Got to get to acceptance. Understand.
We got that membership from Bigot on Socialist Media. Uh-oh. I think I can hear that train a-coming. Buffalo Jockey, pass that along. We've got ourselves a nice...
Chugga. What is that coming up behind us? Is there a goal on its way?
Oh, please be a gold train.
Nice little start to today's show. All right, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rants. You know how it goes. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Speaking of Rumble, today is our first day of the Rumble Creator Program. It means a lot more revenue opportunities for the old toe.
Nice.
But it also, I checked it today. I checked the Rumble Creator Program dashboard. Holy shit. Like, in order to, they're not fucking around with this Rumble.
No, I got to tell you guys, and, you know, people like me and Carl, probably Kumia, all us fucking cucks, we're kind of afraid to dive into the Rumble dashboard and really talk about how fascinating it is. I'm not a skilled enough broadcaster to do it, but there really is some good stuff. If you go to Rumble and open up the dashboard, you're like, how isn't every show on the internet talking about this? Oh my God, they have tabs. They have different functions you can choose to do as a creator on Rumble. It really is worth wasting a lot of the audience's time talking about. I don't personally like to do it, and that's because I'm a coward. But hats off to the guys that pull it off.
Yeah, the Rumble dashboard is much like the yield sign. The interest is insane.
Oh my God, it's like traffic in Long Island. It really is something to behold.
Program. Look at the shit that I have to do to hold on to this. You got to go.
Oh, good. No, read all of it, please. I was hoping. Don't leave anything out.
You've got to go. I just don't know how much private information is in. There's a couple of things. Creator.
Hey, you know what? Let's compromise here, Aaron. I've got a deal for you. How about don't show any of it? because none of us give a fuck about the Rumble dashboard. How about you protect your privacy and don't show any of it? Because none of us could give a fuck about what the Rumble dashboard looks like. I don't go, hey guys, I wanted to spend the first 20 minutes of the show today. This is very early in the show. This is right out of the gate. And I could tell you, I'm just afraid. What time is it right now, Casey?
12:50 your time.
Oh boy, I don't even know if we really have enough time. We'll do it next week at the start of the show, and that way, if it takes us 3 hours, it takes us 3 hours. But YouTube is changing the way they place ads. So now the ads are going to be at more natural break points throughout the video. And next week I'll have Casey or Craig bring it up, and we can read the whole thing and really break it down. But that's just a little tease. Just a little tease. If you guys can hang on until next week, we are going to talk all about YouTube's advertising strategy. Woo!
Mid-roll talk, baby.
Oh, it's awesome.
I've got to stream 30 hours from Rumble Studio. We'll figure that out. We'll do the members-only shows.
Hey, you know what?
From Rumble.
You do that on your own time. I'm fine with that deal. That's a good deal. You figure it out, and what if you didn't involve us at all in that process?
It's actually kind of gross. They make you do 30 hours of fucking this content on us.
Rumble Studio, and that'll be easy because, let's see, 16 hours a month.
There
So I'm
is
gonna have to
so much math on this show.
It is the most mathy show I've ever seen.
Terrence Howard's podcast won't involve this much math.
I was going to say there's some physicists out there like, do less.
I'll find 14 hours, 4 a month, 8.
Neil deGrasse Tyson's like, slow down, man. Slow down.
18. So we got to find 12 extra hours. So I am going to have to stream more if I'm going to hang.
You know what, Aaron? I was just thinking that's exactly what you need. I was saying, honestly, and I'm embarrassed. Now that he's announcing this, I'm a little embarrassed to admit it because he's corrected the problem. But I was looking at his channel and I was going, this guy only does 2 shows for 7 hours a day. Was he fucking lazy? I was hoping that you would stream more, Aaron. I was like, minimum 10 hours. Really, you should be talking longer than you're sleeping. That's always been my motto, is that you have more to say in a day than hours you sleep.
Time to lean, time to stream, as they say. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hang on to, if I'm going to hang on to that Rumble Creator Program, and 5 hours a month, I have to stream exclusively to people with Rumble Premium. Okay. So you're gonna get a little more steel toe because there's a lot of cash in that Rumble Creator Program.
Yeah, that's always why you should do a show.
Give it a bald face.
Yeah.
Doing it all for money. Yes.
When I see Matt and Shane pop up, I always think like, oh, must be time for them to make a few dollars.
Yeah, get out the wallet. Time to pony up. It's like the cash plate on Sunday at church. Time for comedy.
Let me have been pretty fucking crazy.
All right, Rumble versus YouTube. Next.
Okay, so this is again in the weeds, ranking Rumble versus YouTube, and Aaron is about to make the argument that I don't know that Rumble is a more profitable company than YouTube. Listen, I don't use Rumble. I'm sure it's terrific. Some of it seems a little suspicious to me. Like some of the numbers I see on there. Similar to TikTok in a way, where it feels like a company kind of trying to inflate the amount of users that they have. But I have no idea. I don't use it, so I can't really speak to it. But this is Aaron justifying his time on Rumble.
Gearheads, let us know if you would like Blind Mike on Rumble. I've suggested it a few times. I think he'd be good over there.
Yeah, would it matter at all? Are enough of you solely using Rumble? My only thing against it is I think the app kind of sucks.
Yeah, you're a liberal. We know you hate
That is
Rumble.
easy to. Oh yes, that's good for my character. I don't like when I'm scrolling on there and people are saying all these nasty things. I don't like it.
All right, let's see what Aaron
Rumble Creator Program. Yes. Nova, Rumble is not a Ponzi scheme. Rumble is what you call a startup. See, the thing about Rumble and all startups, This is like Pandora and a bunch of them. You know, before Pandora sold to SiriusXM, it never turned a profit. Same with Twitch.
I like when Aaron teaches us. I like when Aaron really lectures us. He's an expert on a lot of things, and one of them is business.
Yeah.
And he's turning his chair around like AC Slater and kind of talking to us like we're equals, you know. But he's giving us the straight dope here.
Yeah, April was a startup too. Yeah.
Twitch never turned a profit. It was a startup. It got investor funding, just like Rumble does now. From like they want right-wing people want a conservative alternative to YouTube, so they fund it, they invest in it, and Rumble now is trying to turn a profit with all this investor money. So they started selling ads. Well, it's a little hard to sell ads because they have a fraction of the audience that YouTube does. And then they started with the Rumble Premium package where you get no ads for like
really interesting
$10
stuff.
a month. No ads.
Electra, wake up! Doing a show. Wake up!
I'm glad he went down this road. It's really fascinating to most people. All these people who listen to podcasts and don't do them are really interested in the inner workings of Rumble.
Bring back the goal, you bastard!
Ads, plus you get premium only content, which we'll have to be doing very soon. It's not exactly a Ponzi scheme. What they're trying to do is get as close to profitability as possible, and then they're going to sell it off to some big corporation that will either keep it as a loss leader, so they can have a streaming platform.
This is all for Aaron's ego to just be like, look how much I know about business. And this is not for entertainment purposes. It's not for anyone. No one gives a guy in your chat goes, hey, Rumble's a Ponzi scheme. He doesn't give a fuck if it is or isn't. He doesn't have any idea. He doesn't give a shit. He hasn't looked into their books. He's fucking with you.
Aaron was glad he had the PowerPoint ready. He was just waiting for someone to say.
I'll be honest. I don't know really how much of a profit YouTube turns for Alphabet.
Okay,
because
this is where he gets into a little bit of a. He's getting ahead of his skis here a little bit. This is where Aaron's trying to sound a little too smart, and we'll see what he comes up with here.
Keeping all like the bandwidth for keeping all of those videos and that content is remarkably expensive. Does YouTube turn?
It's funny to hear a guy rant like that.
Yes, YouTube.
I think he's so. Go back just a little bit. It's funny to hear a guy give you this, lesson, this lecture, and then actively Google, does YouTube make money? Let's hear what Aaron came up with. What are his findings?
Kind of did that backwards.
And that content is remarkably expensive. Does YouTube turn a profit? Yes, YouTube is profitable.
Damn.
Recent report from Tubic stated that YouTube generated $28.8 billion in ad revenue.
Well,
more than 300 countries that exist on this.
Yeah, no, that's nothing. By the way, that's ad revenue, not what they take from us.
No, which is more billions. Yeah.
Contributing 3% to Google's total revenue. What does that mean for profit, though? It says says it is profit.
It's profit.
Oh, it turns out it is profit. It turns out they're not spending $35 billion on server space.
I think the green number means good, right? That's profit, right? All right.
I love ending that long lecture with like, oh shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Damn it.
Rumble's great. They're trying to make money. YouTube's broke. Oh, looks like that's the exact opposite is true. Hackamania is next.
Let's hear about these cocksucking pricks at Hackamania. I hear these guys are trying to scam people out of some event, and it is failing. And I know that because I listen to the Steel Toe Morning Show.
Use the word "come" to get the Hackamania tickets. You get.
Oh yes, promo code "come," where you save. If you are thinking about going, you save so much more money if you use the promo code "come." I heard if you use Carl's promo code, the price instantly doubles, which seems wildly detrimental. I don't get why you would do that. But use promo code "come" to get an actual discount. Oh, and I should say this. Carl, this was fun. Carl goes, we were doing Who Are These Socials, and at the end he goes, hey, feel free to promote that we're doing the live show in Boston, June 21st. I was like, oh, can I? Can I promote the show that I'm not getting paid for? Oh, yay! I'm allowed. So I am allowed to promote. But no, I will be there June 21st. And don't fucking embarrass me. Don't let it all be Dick Masterson fans. I want the geary gals. I want the gearheads out there. Don't make a fucking fool out of me. I don't want to be standing all alone at this WATP event at City Winery, June 21st. So if you're in Boston, head out there.
What's the promo code, Mike?
I don't have any fucking idea. Come, CUM.
Gearhead ladies, come with them tits out. Show Carl what we got.
Damn straight.
Hackamania.
Appreciate it. JayZ AKP with $2. Oh yeah, there's the latest onion cope and lie. Yeah, there's no proof. First of all,
there was a tweet up on screen that said at Hackamania there's going to be proof of your seed eating.
Oh, really? There's no proof? They're not going to show a video of you eating cum, Aaron? Really? They're not?
You're not going to bring out your mouth babies, Aaron?
I bet they're going to show it, Aaron.
Well, it never happened. Second of all, it's a desperate attempt because suckers like you are at least smart enough not to go to that stupid event. It's failing. People are dropping.
Wait. Suckers like you are at least smart enough to not go to that event. What makes him a sucker?
I know what makes Aaron a sucker.
And we'll see it at Hackamania. But what? He's a sucker. So this guy's not going to the event, and he's a sucker for not going. I can never quite figure this guy out. I'm always doing math to keep up with Aaron.
Out of it, and they need something. I got bad news. Let me spoil it for you. There is no reveal. There is no big thing.
Oh, man.
It's another lie.
Damn it.
And they're stacking up.
Patrick Melton, why are you lying to me? Now I'm starting to think you don't have a video of Aaron licking cum out of April's pussy after it came from... I'm starting to think you don't have that. And furthermore, I'm starting to think there's no way you show it at a live event.
Well, I need to get a ticket refund then because I was promised a cum licker, and I need to get a cum licker.
There's proof.
Retards haven't picked up on it because you are stupid.
Oh.
But I didn't think that you would. I mean, you guys are Charlie Brown kicking at the football. Yeah. Coltrane with $2. And I'm sorry, JayZ AKP. I'm just... It's a little too easy for me. It's like punching one of those clowns that keeps coming up at you. It's just kind of
all the time that's happening. One of those.
Right,
I'm already nervous because I know the show's gonna end soon, and I'm gonna walk out of that fucking door and one of those Jesus, punch it down. But it'll be easy.
They're not even worth taking seriously anymore. It's desperation. They're chasing their daddy.
Yeah.
True Talent is next.
It is true. They're chasing their daddy at Hackamania. Aren't there like 15 shows at Hackamania, and one of them talks about Aaron?
Yes, I don't think there's. Dr. Steve ain't talking about Aaron.
Although maybe I haven't kept tabs on this. I've been more focused on Carl's show at City Winery, June 21st. Right here in Boston, Massachusetts. That's right, folks. You were probably thinking at home, Mike's not allowed to promote this. But I can. The shackles are off. So June 21st, come and see me. What were we talking about? Oh, Hackamania. I haven't kept tabs on this. Have a bunch of the performers backed out since OJ bailed?
Not that I know.
Where people like, if he's not doing it, it's like Rudy, they're all turning in their jerseys. Like, no, I'm out.
No. Dr. Steve had a thing that was at the same time, like a graduation, but they're getting him a private jet, so he will be there. So no one's backed out.
I'm sorry, is that a real story you just told?
It is a real story. I thought I'd throw in some real story there.
They're getting Dr. Steve a private jet?
That's the last I heard. Yeah, PJ to get DS.
No.
Yeah. Patrick is Dr. Patrick Melton. He's the one that said.
And I'm allowed to promote Carl at City Winery.
Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Okay.
People are dropping out of it, and they need something. I got bad news. Let me spoil it for you. There is no reveal. There is no big thing. It's another lie.
Damn
And
it.
they're stacking up. I'm surprised you retards haven't picked up on it, because you are stupid.
Yeah, I am.
But I didn't think that you would. I mean, you guys are Charlie Brown kicking at the football. Coltrane with $2. And I'm sorry, JayZ AKP. I'm just, it's a little too easy for me. It's like punching one of those clowns that keeps coming up at you. It's just kind of.
Tale as
kinda-
old as time.
You know, when you're crossing traffic and you're just attacked by a clown.
It's just, I mean, frankly, I'm a little annoyed at Aaron for using the oldest adage in the book.
Too on the nose.
One
Too
of
on the
those
clown.
clowns that keeps popping up at you.
Kind of easy. They're not even worth taking seriously anymore. It's
No, you just walk by the clowns.
desperation. They're chasing their daddy.
All right, here we go. True talent.
True talent. Well, this must be about Aaron Imholte, I would presume.
False. Can't be.
Somebody with $1 says Aaron wants to see his. Oh boy, here it is. All right, let's see what you guys did. Yo, what cheeseburgers, motherfucker? Kendrick ain't shit. These white people, these Jews. I want to see my kids. I'm gay.
That might seem jarring to you. I'll explain.
What is going on?
Go back to the beginning of this clip if you would. I'll give it a full context. That's a clip from earlier in the show.
Okay.
And now people are sending it. You know how we have the segment at the end. Guys, send your favorite clips of me from today. I'll go back and watch them and admire myself. So they talked about Kanye. You know that thing of Kanye that came out where he was ranting about being gay and he's molested by his cousin. I haven't been keeping up with the Kanye beat.
He was blowing his cousin. Mike. He
Blowing
wasn't
his cousin.
molesting
I'm
him.
sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. So he's blowing his cousin. Aaron's talking about that story and went on one of his classic riffs. And now people are sending it to him. And Aaron's taking a few minutes to drink himself in here. He's admiring
Okay.
his humor achievements.
He's sitting in his own fart.
A little bit.
Somebody with $1 says Aaron wants to see his. Oh boy, here it is. All right, let's see what you guys did. Yo, what cheeseburgers, motherfucker? Kendrick ain't shit. These white people, these Jews. I want to see my kids. I'm gay.
Soak it in, Aaron.
You know, people think that it's arrogance when I say that I do the best show there is. It's not arrogance. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
Oh.
There.
Yep,
Oh,
yep,
no.
yep. Yeah, when you see a clip like that, it's really undeniable.
Oh no.
Because I've seen the clip before. That's why I wasn't on the floor here. And I try to be a pro. I got to keep my post. But it was a little, I was like, do I show this to the audience? Because everyone's already, I'm sure you see everyone's doing it right now. Everyone's turning off this show to go find that full set. They're like, I got to watch Aaron talk like he's Kanye, I guess. Because it's so funny. It's so fucking funny. Let's hear how great he is a little more.
Mikey, full on Steven Seagal this. He's like, I saw the best bit I ever seen. Oh yeah, who did it? I did. He's Seagal this.
There is not a single fucking show. Fuck them all. There's not a single show who can do the Tim Pool thing, who can do the Judge thing, who can do the 99-year-old.
Hold on, I'll explain. The Tim Pool thing.
I got a hat.
He played a clip of Tim Pool's podcast,
Mhm.
and Tim Pool was talking about Israel, and Aaron was like, I disagree with the point Tim's making. And really not a lot of shows can do that. It's very impressive.
Old bit from yesterday who can do the Kanye thing and give you gems like this and be able to laugh at all of it the way I do.
That's true. Most people can't watch clips of themselves and get as much enjoyment out of it as you just did. That is the one true thing he absolutely said. That is right, where like not enough people watch their own clips and go, oh my God, I am so funny. Aren't I hysterical, guys? I'm just the best.
He masturbates in front of a mirror, guaranteed.
Oh yeah, undoubtedly.
He likes.
I'm a different sort. You never met a motherfucker quite like me.
Fact.
True.
Y'all want cheeseburgers, motherfucker. Kendrick ain't shit. These white people, these Jews, I want to see my kids. I'm gay.
It's a unique bit. That's for sure. I haven't heard a lot of other people do that.
And, if I may give myself another compliment quickly,
Please do.
I'm a very good face actor.
Yeah,
My
you really
facial expressions are top of the
Do
line.
I detect a note of cum? That's all face acting.
Top of the line. Cottonwood says Bubba can. Maybe.
Oh, that might not make sense to the average person.
I know that one. I could decipher that one.
Bubba the Love Sponge
Yes.
is a radio person. I don't know if he's any good, and I've heard his name forever. I just don't listen to Bubba the Love Sponge, except for when he's reviewing Taco Bell, and we play it on Who Are These Socials. That's my only experience with Bubba, which was great, by the way. He seemed like a really great broadcaster. No, I'm sure he does a good radio show. I like that Aaron's like, all right, fine, I'll grant you. Maybe Bubba the Love Sponge is better than me, but nobody else. So, neck and neck for greatest broadcaster of all time. It's Aaron and Bubba the Love Sponge.
That's how well also his chat knows how to fuck with him too. Like they just pick like someone like that so he can. Oh, I guess you're right with him. Yeah.
Right,
probably,
right.
yeah.
That is a name where he'll go, all right, I'll grant you that. He'll say, he'll give credit to Red Bar, Bubba,
Stern.
maybe Kumia, maybe Stern. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Bubba doesn't do impressions like me.
Oh, sorry, Bubba.
Bubba doesn't fly. Well, Bubba can fly off the handle like me. That's true.
Imagine saying that he can fly off the handle like me. Boy, I'm really great when I fly off the handle.
Yeah, it's gross.
Who else can fly off the handle like me? Maybe Bubba the Love Sponge. Maybe Bubba the Love Sponge.
I've said it before, Mike. The worst people that you can run into possibly in the music industry are people that listen to their own music and love it. And this is this guy. This is the guy. He pops in his own CD and he's like, track 3, here we go again.
Yeah, if you go to Aaron's house, is Steel Toe just playing in the back, on his TV?
Yes.
Another
got,
great
like,
show. Look what I did.
He's got like Seinfeld-esque Kramer photos of him around the house.
Yeah.
This one's called, I think it's called Echor?
Encore.
Encore. Okay.
Encore.
My bad.
Try and read. I've been making a lot of typos lately. Try and read me. Try and guess what I'm saying.
Well, with this guy, you never know. This could
Encore,
be
yeah.
Encore. Here we go.
Just hurtful. Buzamak, you got beat to this one, but I'll play your clip too. Here we go. Y'all want cheeseburgers, motherfucker. Kendrick ain't shit. These white people, these Jews, I want to see my kids. I'm gay.
Yeah, I liked, a lot of people liked the Late Show. I found the matinee to be more enjoyable, frankly. I thought they really hit their stride earlier in the day.
It's the fourth time I heard it. It's really starting to get funnier. I think.
I'm sorry.
He's laughing.
Oh, Aaron, you did it again.
He's seen it 4 times just like us.
I can't imagine hearing a clip of myself going, oh, Mike, where do you come up with this stuff?
I'm sorry. I hate
This
to talk
guy's
about
good.
I like the cut of this
fucking
chip.
talented I am and how much better I am than all these other podcasting retards. That little facial expression at the end, sold the bit.
Oh, duh. He's talking about his facial expressions?
He wants to fuck himself, Mike.
Look how cute I am. Aren't I adorable? Look at this little face I made.
I've never heard a grown man say that.
Oh, is this guy disgusting? Look at this little face I make right here. Isn't it cute?
Oh, my God. Hold on, I got to hear that one more time.
Podcasting retards. That little facial expression at the end, sold the bit.
Now I need a video of him watching this, commenting on me selling that bit with the kiss thing while I was watching me. It was amazing.
Sold what bit, by the way? I was going through the episode. I'll tell you my process. When I go through Aaron's episodes, I put it on double speed.
You get your dick out. Go ahead.
my cock is out. It's, I come during the intro, so that's no problem. So it's double speed, and I'm hitting the 30-second button unless I hear goal-related talk. If I hear Super Chat, Rumble Rants, Streamlab, I'm stopping for a while. So maybe that's not a fair way to assess the show when he's getting into like the Kanye bit. I didn't feel the need to stop and go back down to regular speed and say, "Oh my God, something magical is happening." He's repeating what Kanye said in like kind of a black scent, I guess. Yo, motherfucker, I'm gay. Now, guys, clip that and send it back to me so I can see how great it is. And when you tweet it later, oh my God, am I going to have a fun afternoon going back and watching that?
I can't wait to next week to watch you and Craig break that down. Oh,
I mean, if we have time after the Rumble stuff, then we will.
It might get its own. Who are these? Or why are you laughing? It might get its own.
Yeah.
It's my ability to commit that crushes them all. Numbers be down. I know I do the same numbers, them 700-800 people at a time, but we're all in the same little Midland area.
I like that he can't even, all this bluster, all this self-congratulation, and even he can't muster the strength to pretend he has more viewers than them.
He can't commit.
It's all been bullshit. Everything you said was a lie. Just say, and I get so many more viewers than that. Who gives a fuck at this point?
And then go back 8 seconds where you say, I'm the greatest committer. I'll commit to anything. Oh, I can't commit to this.
I'll commit to anything. I mean, granted, I have fewer viewers, I suppose. If I'm being reasonable about, I like that he just said, "There's not another motherfucker like me out there. You're never gonna find another broadcaster like me." Now, if I'm being reasonable, I suppose you could argue that I don't have the same numbers as a Who Are These Podcasts or a Patrick Melton. I suppose if we're being logical about it, then fine.
Fucking whiplash.
Talented motherfucker they've ever laid eyes on. Like, y'all want cheeseburgers, motherfucker. Kendrick ain't shit. These white people, these Jews, I want to see my kids. I'm gay.
It's really well done and well thought out. It's a deep bit that you can break apart. There's so many layers to it.
He's channeling Shakespeare, I think, in this.
I think he's just paraphrasing what Kanye said, right?
Yes. Well, yes.
I don't get why he's patting himself on the back for this.
Added nothing. He added nothing.
I can't imagine. Like an actually brilliant bit. Like Mitch Hedberg's joke about an escalator becoming stairs. I can't imagine him watching that back and going, "Oh my God, I did it." People are going to be quoting this for you. What a brilliant thought that is. And that actually is a brilliant thought. Aaron sloppily paraphrased Kanye. It's not like it sounds like him. Like, I don't get what we're doing here.
Yes or no, Mike? Take a guess on this. Aaron currently has an autobiography he's writing and will not complete until something happens. But this is the kind of man that's writing a book about himself right now, correct?
It's fair. It's at least been tossed around as an idea. That's fair.
Well, this is going in the book. This is like chapter 5.
Oh, that guy's fun. I wish I could be that guy. I wish I could be as talented as that guy. Wait a minute.
Oh.
I am that guy.
Good for you. Let's all round of applause, guys. Come on.
That's the ultimate win for the toe.
It really is on so many levels. That's a guy who's winning that I'm watching. That's a guy at the mountaintop. I can barely hear him all the way down here.
Is that Steel Toe or Warren Buffett? I can't tell. My eyes are blurry. It's just all wins. His whole life are wins. Impression is the next one, which is amazing, by the way.
Is this more of his great character work?
Another chapter for the book, Mike.
Okay, let's hear it.
Here, I'd like to show you guys. I told you we do impressions on this show. I'd like to do an impression of a white person sitting on a Spirit Airlines flight in the middle seat.
It might look a little something like this.
And scene.
Thank you.
Wow.
Mike, you didn't really miss anything.
Describe, people listen to this program as well. We get it, Aaron. People listen to this program. Describe for them, if you could, what he did exactly, and really get into the nuance. I'm sure there's a lot of with his facial expression.
Well, Mike, as you know, Spirit is a discount airline. So I think what he's going for is there's a white guy on. So there's a white guy on a discount
this
airline.
poor bastard.
That setup right there is insane.
Oh.
And so now he's got a middle seat, even worse for him. And now he's got his phone out and he's looking to the left and right like a tennis match is going on. But he's looking at the people that are around him are different. How are they different? Well, we'll let you be the judge of that. Let's just say they are at Spirit Airlines. That's the joke.
My God, you've really brought it to life for me. Now, listen. We've all made dumb jokes like that. That's whatever. Like, who gives a shit? I wouldn't have clipped that if not for what came after.
Milking it, I guess, would be the title of this.
This is unbelievable what this guy does with such a who gives a fuck Spirit Airlines joke. Which, by the way, that's ground that no one is. Is Spirit Airlines bad? I've never heard of that.
Yes.
Is Spirit Airlines uncomfortable? This is news to me. So it's really not tread upon ground at all. Listen to what this guy likes to make a meal, not just out of cum, but out of every morsel that he gives us. He really makes a meal out of this fucking thing.
My lost interest says, and the Oscar goes to Aaron Imholte. Hey, real quick, guys. To make this bit complete, my lost interest, can we name what the category was?
Yeah, please, because he's definitely serious.
I need to know what category I won an Oscar in. Again, if you guys need a replay, it was I won for my role as white guy sitting in between black people on a Spirit flight. Again.
Oh, we get a. It's a sequel.
Yeah.
Oh, he
supposed
ruined
to be
it.
silent. Anyway,
Aaron.
scene.
It's like when they went to talkies.
Before that, it was like it really was like watching Charlie Chaplin. It's like, how does he do that with his face and his body?
It was amazing. Next one is called Still Blowing Himself.
Well, you might think, Mike, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. That wasn't so bad. You could even argue maybe he was being self-deprecating. Well, wait till you hear this, my friends. It continues. If you thought it, certainly he's done talking about that Spirit Airlines bit by now, you'd be a goddamn fool.
My lost interest got that membership from Diesel Cat. He says, your category for your Oscar is the best non-racist and also racist performance by a white podcaster. You know, I've been gunning for that one for years, and it's eluded me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, here comes the claps.
All right. We're not overusing that button. That's good.
I'd just like to thank the Academy for believing in me. I've been nominated for this award so many times. And after a long time, you really just don't think you're ever going to get it, that you're bound to be the bridesmaid.
He is making a feast out of this who gives a shit joke.
He's got 6 hours to do, Mike. He's got filler.
God.
Never the bride.
Not every song can be Stairway to Heaven. You need some fillers in there, Mike.
But my performance, when I was offered this role by the director, numero uno Josh Denny fan, and he said, we think this is the role you were born to play. Yeah. White man between two blacks on a Spirit Airlines flight.
I got to tell you this, it deserves this much attention. I was hoping he would congratulate himself for 25 minutes.
We're there.
Keep playing.
We're there.
Yeah. I said to him, I'm going to play the shit out of that role, and I'm going to make you proud. And I just want to say right here in front of this entire
I tell you,
audience,
I like my lost interest. He makes some good clips.
Mm-hmm.
Numero uno.
I don't think easier. I don't think in his wildest dreams when he left that comment was like, "Hey, we should give you an Oscar for that performance." It's just like a throwaway. If you told my lost interest, Aaron's going to spend 15 fucking minutes on your comment. the course of time changed because this guy said, "Hey, that's an Oscar-worthy performance there." Just a nothing comment that Aaron has sucked his own dick for how long are we going on here for, Aaron? You must be wrapping up soon. Jesus Christ.
And Mike, you didn't see that he had an award somewhere. He grabbed an award out of somewhere. It looked like a participation for soccer in 6th grade award, that size. But he's holding an award to his chest.
What?
Where did he get the award from?
What's a prop show now? Did he pay My Lost Interest to make that reference?
He's Gallaghering us.
Did I make you proud?
Oh, it's a Superman award. It's an award, but it's Superman. It's very bizarre.
Did I make you proud? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
I guess people say I spend too much time on things. People say like, "Hey, Mike, land the plane here for God's sake." Get there already. You're taking too much time. It's usually not about my own hilarity. It's usually a clip we're breaking down, not of me being hysterical.
Too much of me. I can't stop. Yes. What a battle, Mike, is this one?
Oh, are we battling? Let's hear this.
Thank you. $80 away from today's goal. Help us out and knock out that last little chunk. You guys have done a great job today, an incredible job with today's goal. Let's get that last little chunk knocked out, and then it's a perfect week for the toe. Leah says, we told you to change it. Have more evening shows. No. No. I can't shit on the morning show for this one. They have done a great job. This is the first time today we've been stuck at any point. It has been.
Yeah, so let's not enough. Aaron, I can't even commit to the bit. I'm not as talented a broadcaster as you. The person leaving this comment who says, "Hey, we need more evening shows. The morning show isn't holding up their end of the bargain." That person is either, I won't say 100%. That person is either fucking with you or alarmingly mentally ill, like dangerously mentally ill. If the person really thinks like, "Oh no, the morning show's losing again. I hope Aaron only does evening shows so he can make more money," that person should be in a straitjacket, or they're having a little fun with you. They're fucking with you. And Aaron's like, "Hey, no. I want to put your mind at ease. The morning show's doing the best they can, okay? Don't give him a hard time. Come on."
Consistent drop down to 80. They've crushed it. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, the evening show crew wants to take away 2 of your morning shows. They want to give you 3 2-hour shows every week, and then they get 5 4-hour shows.
No! Don't let them, Aaron! Don't you let them do that to us!
These goddamn night people. What are they going to learn?
God, these evening show people are always trying to monopolize Aaron's time. And if they had the things the way they wanted them, we'd get no Aaron in the morning. And that's just not fair. It's not like this stuff is on YouTube and you can watch it whenever the fuck you want. I need Aaron in the morning, and it can't be from last night. It would anger me so much.
There's going to be so many Fox News stories that go uncovered. I don't. How are we going to know about these things?
Yeah, if you say like Dave Smith and Steven Crowder and any other talking like political podcast does it too well, then steel toe is what you're craving in the morning. And for Aaron to take that away from you is just wrong.
You like that hot water? Have you ever heard of lukewarm? Huh? Room temperature?
That's them. That's what they said. So here's what I say. Knock out that 80 and tell them not so fucking fast.
Yeah. Easy, pal. Know your place. Not so fucking fast, evening show. And you got to get these evening show fuckers. You got to get tough with them like that. Not so fucking fast, bitch. You got to kind of get in their grill a little bit, you know?
Yeah. I don't trust an evening show person as far as you can throw them. That's what I always say.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is called "Who Allowed This?"
Yeah, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the segment. Not on my watch. If I was here, this never would have. This is what happens when the chief leaves his post. They run amok
For a bit. Oh, no. $70 away from today's goal. Guys, do me a favor. Knock out that last 70. We got about 20 minutes left in today's show, and it's $70 away from perfection. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's rally it up and get this thing done. This week also makes 4 weeks of no beg segments.
What the fuck? You know what that lines up with? The last time we talked about Aaron. Since I've ignored him, he has he's run rampant. He's done whatever the fuck he wanted. Who let this happen? There are no beg segments in 4 weeks?
I think you need to send an invoice for psychological services rendered, Mike. You fixed it.
This is not the steel toe I know.
No.
This is jarring.
On steel toe. So do us a favor. Help us knock it out. $5-10 at a time. It's the last goal of the week, and it's perfection.
That's technically begging. Technically, I think.
Well, sure. Fine. If you want to nitpick, I guess. That if he stops the show 75 times and says Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chat, Rumble Rants, Venmo, whatever the fuck. Fine. I guess you could construe that as begging in your twisted mind. But the point is, there's no real beg segments the way that we know them. So therefore, there's nothing to make fun of Aaron for it. God damn it, this cruel world I live in.
You know those job sites where they're like 0 days without an accident? Mary found on the stairs. Let's not count that one. We'll keep it at 0. Mary will be okay. That was on Mary's time.
Yeah.
For the toe. All right.
All right. Last one here for this one is called Perfection.
Okay. We're about to hit a perfect week. And how many perfect weeks does that make? Aaron's about to tell us, and this is very exciting.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
It was the Eagles. And I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to allow it. You know why? Because Eagle of America gifted a membership on Rumble, and that makes it another win for the toe. Another perfect week for the old steel toe, and that makes the 11 out of 12, and that'll make for a very fun Rumble Friday tomorrow.
It
and
really
a very
will.
Fun...
I know, because people donated money today, the show tomorrow will be great. Now you're probably asking, Mike, how does that equate? If I give $400 to you today, your show next week is going to be good? I dare you to find out.
How is 11 out of 12 perfection? Can
11 out of 12 perfect weeks. So the individual weeks are perfect. And that happened 11 times in the last 12 weeks.
What happened that one week? Doesn't that...
We were imperfect.
But doesn't that mean...
No. No, that's stupid.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
No, we're perfect every week, except for one.
Okay.
Members only show in just about an hour and a half. I'm going to come back.
Oh,
and
good. I
you
was
guys.
worried because it seemed like you were running out of stuff to talk about now. Give yourself an hour and a half to recharge the batteries. I'm sure a lot of news is broken over the last hour and a half. And I'm excited to hear what you're going to talk about next.
Yeah. You know what? I forgot about the Rumble dashboard already. Can we go over it again? Just a second time.
As again, we're going to start doing the members only shows Thursday at noon. It just works out better for my schedule.
Oh, good.
And
Well, as long
I'm
as
going to
you're
go
happy.
do it
Well, what is the night people going to say about that?
right before I go to the fucking DMV.
That sounds more like an Opie segment there.
Uh,
Who claims if you're doing a show at noon, is that team morning or team evening? I would assume because it's in the PM time range, it's team evening. But you could argue, I think, it's during the workday. To me, that screams morning show.
Right.
You know, the ham and eggers, the 9-to-5ers.
I don't know, because he does end at like 5 or 6, so that would be even a guy. He should just not have a break. Just do all day long.
He should do IRL streaming. We just always, because it is when Steel Toe ends. I'm always watching live. When Steel Toe ends, I'm like, well, now what? You know, what do I do for the rest? I wish Aaron was just always on, telling me all the places I could donate if I so choose.
just keep that basement camera on at all times and just go upstairs. Why are you even
If he
turning it
did
off?
24 hours, I'd be so curious to see how many times he says Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chat, Rumble Rant, Venmo in the course of 24 hours.
Pay me $500. I'll stay online for the 24 hours and count them.
Thank you.
I would say over under on 24 hours, 3 an hour. So I'd say probably like 65 would be the over under.
Okay, I would go over, but I think that's a good number. I would go over for sure, but because you got to remember, late at night, it's by the time he has nothing to talk about, it's mostly repeating those words.
Chops up 10 seconds at a time. So, we have one more clip from him from today, a special clip you sent this morning.
Okay, well, I was busy celebrating perfection all weekend. I went out with the boys, and we were like, "Perfect week, yeah, that's 11 out of 12." And then one of the guys said, "But if there's one week that's imperfect, doesn't that make all of it?" And we were like, "Fuck you!" We beat the shit out of him. Fuck you. And so I'm coming off that bender. And this morning before the show, I'm scrolling through YouTube, and I see one of these cowards, one of these troublemakers, by the name of So Thorough Joe Burrow. And the YouTube algorithm said, "Mike, take a look at this hooligan, this hoodlum, this ne'er-do-well." I said, "What's he up to?" Because I see a title that says, "Aaron misses his goal on April 24th. And now I do a little math, as Aaron has taught me to do. And I say, April 24th? It was less than 12 weeks ago. Hold on a second.
Oh, no. I'm doing the math, too.
Wait a minute here. Something can't be right. So I figure this So Thorough Joe Burrow guy is lying to me, as so many of these people do. Let's see what this prick is putting out there about my man Aaron. Let's see the lies that this coward comes up with.
Approachable says, do the extra half-hour overtime now and the hour show this. No, we're not doing an hour. I'm not doing a fucking show this afternoon. I said if you guys had another perfect week, I would be so grateful and thankful that we would do another show this afternoon. I'm not doing no, if we miss by 180, dude, we missed by 180. I'm fine with that.
What?
Like, it's annoying. I hate it. I'm very...
Aaron.
Perfect.
Aaron. But you were perfect last week. Aaron, no. No, what is this? Don't show me the rest of this, please.
Very competitive,
no,
so that part sucks.
Don't you
but
play
no.
it. I don't want to hear it.
I'm not paid to play this for you. Listen,
I'm not gonna. I don't like Kevin and all these guys now. They're doing extra streams because no.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. But just a few minutes ago, I heard you say, Aaron, you were doing an extra stream. Just the other day, you said you were getting on at noon. You're ending your show at 10 and 10:30 and getting back on at noon to do another show. I even think I heard you call it a bonus stream.
I heard him say he had to do an extra 10 hours because of the Rumble thing.
This can't be right, Aaron. What am I hearing? So Thorough Joe Burrow edited these clips. This is AI.
It is AI. AI, how dare you? How dare you? This is what you expect from a man from Ohio. I'm just saying.
Take my L. I'll lose like a man. I'll lose like a champ. It sucks.
Lose?
It gives me...
What do you mean lose?
Could he be mistaken in the fact that it is perfect still if no one gave toward the goal? So if your goal is 360 but no one gave, that's still perfect.
A perfect zero.
Yes. Maybe I'm hoping. I got my fingers crossed.
Feeling it makes me feel like I ain't got it anymore, but like that's just because I'm a nut. That's just because I'm a fucking weirdo who looks at...
Hold on. Whoa. This is me making me rethink a lot of things here. We heard Aaron on a day where he hit the goal say, "I'm the greatest motherfucker there is." All right, maybe Bubba the Love Sponge. But other than that, I'm the best guy who's ever talked into a microphone. Isn't it interesting psychologically that on a day where he's not hitting the goal, he's like, "I'm just a big fucking pile of shit. I'm ugly and stupid, and you guys probably don't even like me." This is what Chris D'Elia would do to girls, by the way. This is a predator's mentality. Well, then I guess I'll just kill myself if you guys aren't going to donate. Fine.
It's most likely what steel node does to ladies. I mean, he's not going to separate
Well,
this from his
now
body.
I start to wonder, Aaron. If you're willing to lie about the goal, the most sacred thing to all of us, what else are you lying about? You lying about things in your relationship with April? You lying about certain court documents? Aaron, say it ain't so. I told that Patrick Melton to go fuck himself when I heard him saying nasty things about you. But now if you're going to sit here and lie to me, I have to question it all.
One show and takes it too. It's also, I have a short memory. I think that might have actually limited contributions today. I think people are fucking sick of my ass. Ooh, our numbers
Aaron.
are fucking shitter
I like this, Aaron.
today too. Yeah, it's just it's gonna another loss from the toe for sure. It is another loss for the toe.
Another loss?
It's not looking
Another?
good today. Oh well.
This is in the
Streamlabs,
midst of
PayPal,
perfection.
Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants.
That's him doing that, not me.
We'll
I
be
know.
here till the bitter end. You know us. We'll stay in the bunker with the other Nazis. See what we can do. All right, let's go to our next story. I'm sure it's dog shit, and I'm sure you won't like it. When I was in jail,
Who is this man?
I've never seen this man before. Give his brain back,
I
pod
don't-
people.
Someone tell Aaron that this So Thorough Joe Burrow guy is fabricating clips of him. He's making AI or whatever it is. I don't know enough about the technology, but this miscreant is doing something to sully Aaron's good name, and I don't care for it.
No. Aaron's perfect. Thank you.
He's perfect.
By his definition.
He's a perfect guy with a lot of perfect weeks under his belt. So I don't believe this propaganda that So Thorough Joe Burrow is putting out, but I wanted to expose it to you people so you could say, hey, So Thorough Joe Burrow, knock it off. We're not buying your bill of goods, scumbag. So that's all.
I miss the
Oh, I
goal.
wanted
I
to
miss the goal talk. It'll be back.
It's got to be at
Just
some point, right? Well, as we see with So Thorough Joe Burrow, maybe it's never left us. I just haven't gone back through the archives. I was away for 4 weeks, and I just watched Thursday's show. Now you guys have to tell me, are there other lies? There can't be.
Go to blindmike.net for everything Blind Mike. Look at me. I did it. Kragers did it.